Imagine spending more than a decade developing a medicine, investing billions of dollars in research, conducting countless experiments, and successfully completing clinical trials. After years of effort, the drug finally receives approval and reaches patients around the world. Most people would assume the journey is complete. In reality, the journey of drug safety is only beginning. This is why drug safety matters. Every medicine has benefits, but every medicine also carries risks. The challenge for healthcare professionals, pharmaceutical companies, and regulators is to ensure that those risks are identified, understood, and managed appropriately. Drug safety is not simply about preventing side effects. It is about protecting patients, maintaining public trust, and ensuring that medicines continue to improve lives without causing unnecessary harm. To understand why drug safety is so important, we first need to look at the risks involved in drug development. Developing a new medicine is one of the most complex and expensive processes in modern science. On average, it can take more than 10 years and billions of dollars to bring a single drug from the laboratory to the market. During this process, researchers conduct preclinical studies and multiple phases of clinical trials to evaluate safety and effectiveness. However, no clinical trial can predict every possible outcome. Clinical trials often involve a few thousand participants at most. While this is enough to identify common side effects, it may not reveal rare adverse reactions that occur in only 1 out of 10,000 or even 1 out of 100,000 patients. Some patient populations may also be underrepresented during clinical development. Elderly individuals, pregnant women, children, and patients with multiple diseases may respond differently to a medicine than participants enrolled in clinical trials. As a result, certain risks may remain hidden until the medicine is used in the real world. This brings us to one of the most important concepts in pharmacovigilance: post-marketing surveillance. Once a drug receives regulatory approval and enters the market, millions of patients may begin using it under a wide variety of conditions. This creates opportunities to identify safety issues that were not detected during clinical development. Post-marketing surveillance is the process of continuously monitoring a medicine after it has been approved. Healthcare professionals, patients, pharmaceutical companies, and regulatory authorities all play a role in this process. When a patient experiences a suspected adverse reaction, it can be reported to drug safety databases. These reports are analyzed by pharmacovigilance professionals who look for patterns and trends. If multiple reports suggest a potential safety concern, experts investigate further. This investigation may lead to updated prescribing information, new warnings, additional studies, or regulatory actions. Many important drug safety discoveries have been made through post-marketing surveillance rather than clinical trials. This demonstrates why drug safety monitoring must continue throughout the entire life cycle of a medicine. But identifying risks in the real world is not always straightforward. One of the biggest challenges is that patients do not use medicines in controlled environments. In clinical trials, participants are carefully selected and monitored. In real life, patients may have multiple medical conditions, take several medications simultaneously, or fail to follow prescribed instructions. These factors can influence how a medicine behaves and increase the risk of adverse events. For example, a medicine may be safe when used alone but could cause unexpected problems when combined with another drug. Similarly, differences in age, genetics, diet, lifestyle, or existing health conditions may affect how patients respond to treatment. Another challenge is underreporting. Many adverse events are never reported because patients or healthcare professionals may not recognize the connection between a symptom and a medicine. This can make it more difficult to detect emerging safety signals quickly. In today's world, new therapies such as biologics, targeted treatments, cell therapies, and gene therapies are creating additional complexities for drug safety professionals. These innovative treatments offer tremendous benefits but may also introduce unique risks that require long-term monitoring and specialized expertise. This is why pharmacovigilance has become an essential component of modern healthcare. Drug safety is not just a regulatory requirement, it is a commitment to patient protection. Every adverse event report, every safety review, and every signal investigation contributes to a larger goal, ensuring that medicines remain safe and effective for the people who depend on them.
Subscribe to MedPharma Global on YouTube. Get the latest medical and pharmaceutical updates. Click the subscribe button and join our community.